What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. As you can see the title of the video and also the thumbnail, today we're going to be washing the car and we're also going to be doing some quick detailing steps. Ever since I got the new front bumper and the new side, as in the new door and the new quarter panel, I haven't actually waxed the car yet, and I haven't actually washed it in about a week and a half now. And because of that, we're going to go ahead and give it a wash, and then I'm also going to wax it. And because the paint is still fairly new, they told me not to hand wax it. So what we're going to do is I actually have Turtle's liquid wax. I've used McGuire's liquid wax, but because at the time I didn't know how to actually properly use it, it was no good. It ended up not really doing that good. But now, after watching more videos, I do know how to correctly apply it. But just because I don't have any of that liquid wax anymore, I only have Turtle's. We're gonna be using that liquid wax. So yeah, I'm gonna get some equipment, some of my foam cannon, my buckets, my microfiber towels, and all the other detailing stuff, and then we'll see you outside. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are outside now. We got everything we need. I'll show you everything that I'm going to be using in this video in just a second. The only thing I do want to mention is this isn't my ideal preference of washing a car because I don't live where I have an actual driveway. I have gravel. So I definitely want to be careful using the pressure washer, because if I don't, I could kick some of the gravel up and hit the car, which is what I don't want. But I still haven't applied the stripes yet, of course, because it hasn't been 30 days, but it definitely needs a wash. Because I don't know how good you can tell on camera, but you can see, look at all that. That's just straight dirt. It doesn't help that I live by this big old tree, and I get a bunch of these little seedlings flying everywhere. Look at that, it's all caked up. Also, if you guys know how to fix this, I've noticed that on the camera, on the video side, this red doesn't look like anything it does in person. I know I can do some video editing, which I'm gonna try to do, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And even if you look at the wheels, like, that is so dirty. Like, it looked so beautiful when I first picked it up. It looked so beautiful when I first picked it up, but now it's looking really, really nasty. So we're going to go ahead and give it a deep wash that it needs. I'm also going to do some liquid waxing on the new portions, which is the new front bumper and this whole new door and quarter panel, because they have not been waxed. Of course, I got my pressure washer. I got my mitten as well, and then up here I have my mitten. I was originally going to use a different wax, so I was going to apply it on this, but because I'm using my McGuire ceramic wax, I couldn't find the Turtle one that I usually use, so instead we're going to be using that, and then of course we're going to be using a foam cannon. So let me set you up real quick, and then we'll start with the wash. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see me or hear me, but now that we've rinsed it off quickly, we're going to hit it with the foam cannon, and then from there we're going to use the microfiber sponge / hand mitten to actually rub it in and get all the dirt off. Alright, as you can see, we got the Mustang fully soaked with the soap. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cling on the paint, and then we just let everything fall off. And then I'm going to rinse it. And because I have so much soap still left in the foam cannon, I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna use the wash mitt because I want everything that's on there currently to kind of dissolve with just it without me touching it, and then we'll go to the wash mitt. So it's beautiful right now. So I'm gonna leave it another 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna rinse it off, then do it again with use the wash mitt. So also, like I said, I do apologize for the sound. Of course, that's my pressure washer. But yeah, it's looking beautiful. I can't wait to see the final result, because it was really dirty. Alrighty guys, so normally instead of this, I originally didn't know how to use this correctly until I started watching TJ Hunt. I've actually been watching him for a while, but recently I think he did a detail on the Supra, and he showed again how to use this. When I first bought this, I was looking a lot online to see how you actually use this product, but a lot of misinformation, and I used it wrong a bunch of times. And as you can see, I used a lot of it. What I did is I sprayed it when it was dry, and you're supposed to spray this when it's wet. So before it dries up, let's hurry up and spray some of this, and let's get this all soaked, and then that way we can actually be almost done. Lastly, I would have to dry it off, but what you're supposed to do, from what I've seen TJ Hunt do, is you just apply it all over the panels while it's still wet. And what he did was he didn't care how much it was, he just sprayed it and sprayed it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I get some of the spots that don't have any, like the front bumper. So while they're still wet, you wanna go at it. Also, I don't know if you can see it very well, me spraying it, but I want to hurry up and do this real quick before the panels get dry. Also, surprisingly, this has a really pleasant smell. And you're not technically supposed to do it on the mirrors or windows, but I do it anyways, just to give it that oh, let me switch hands real quick, just to give it that the extra protection. Like I said, normally I use the turtle wax one, but I can't seem to find it, and I know I bought this a long time ago when it was fairly new. So like I said, back then I didn't know how to use it. So let me finish up and spraying all this real quick, because it's a little bit harder doing it with the camera, and then we'll rinse it off. Alrighty, well, we are almost done. So I finally got it all rinsed off, but the only issue is I actually ran out of spray on my bottle, and because of that, not the whole car isn't covered, but as you can see, a lot of the places, I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell on camera, but a lot of places are beating up now, and some of the places are just clinging onto the surface like this. So this is pretty silk. So in this place, I mean, I didn't get any of it because none of this is actually beating off, but a lot of the places, I don't know how well, again, you can see it on camera, but they're beating off pretty well. So lastly, all we're going to do is get our microfiber towel and actually just start drying it off, and then we are completely done for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Just a quick way to show you how I detail my car. It is not fully dry though. It is not 100% dry, but I'm gonna hurry up and try to get all the equipment back inside, put away, and then I'm just gonna drive it around the block to get it air dried. I honestly like doing it this way, but I don't, just because I have nowhere to actually have it covered. Because technically, when you do all this, you're not supposed to do it out in the direct sun, because one, you'll get water spouts from the water, and two, for the ceramic. For the liquid wax, if it dries up, it's kind of hard to get off, and you want to make sure you get it all off. You don't want any of it to stay on. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to quickly hurry up, pull the stuff away, and then I'm going to do a drive around just to let it air dry. And yeah, that would be pretty much it. The car's looking immaculate. I'm going to try to get some B-roll after I get it all dried up. And yeah, without further ado, let's just show some clips, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, like I said, I still have big plans for this car, and I have more things coming in. Just for the time being, this is pretty much all that's going to be done to it. I have other things in the future that I'm still waiting on, A, receiving packages, and B, having the money to purchase it, especially with all this Corona stuff. I'm working, but a lot of that money is going towards stuff that I owe, for an example, like the car payment on this car and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, you guys have a wonderful day, and let's roll the clips.